was still booking OVW. And he's like, hey, you got a black suit? I said, yeah. He goes, next week, I want you to bring a black suit to TV. I show up next week, I'm wearing the suit, and they made me the bodyguard of Muhammad Hassan and Davari.
Right.
And that's how I got my start as far as being used by the territory. So then Hassan and Davari had already debuted on Raw. Like they were already on their way up. I wasn't ready to be on TV at that point. So they kept me in OVW. I was doing enhancement matches. You know what I mean? So then I'm doing the Arab gimmick. Okay. So if you look at, there's old pictures out there of me in the headdress, right?
Right.
Mean mug.
Yes. Right.
So I'm doing the straight up like Iron Sheik gimmick, right? And then I get a call from Tommy Dreamer, and Dreamer's like, "Hey, we think we're going to bring you up, and we think we're going to sign you." And I said, "That's great. What do you guys want me to do?" And I was supposed to be one of Muhammad Hassan's hooded henchmen, okay?
Right.
But then what happens? There's a bomb on the London subway. If you're this 2005 now, Hassan and Davari are the hottest heel act in WWE at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm being told that I'm going to get signed and debut with them. The bomb goes off in London. That same week, WWE aired an angle on SmackDown about Hassan and Davari lynching The Undertaker with piano wire and having some of these hooded henchmen carry him out. Okay. People called in. There was a lot of outrage. And UPN, I believe SmackDown was on UPN back then. They told WWE, we do not want these characters on our station anymore. And that was the end of Hassan and Davari.
Wow.
And that was the end of me getting signed by WWE. So I had been doing the Arab gimmick for about 2 years at that point. And then when Tommy called me and said, you got to change your gimmick, Glenn, think about it. If you were doing the disco character for 2 years and you were getting really good at it and you were getting really comfortable and your timing and you had it all down, and now they're like, hey, we can't sign any disco dancers. You got to do something else.
Right.
That sucks.
I was so dejected. I went home, I started watching movies, and one of my favorite movies is Scarface. So I pop in Scarface and I see, the Tony Montana character. And I got infatuated with, and I had seen the movie before, but now I was watching it like in a different light. And I was studying the character, and I thought I could do that character. So the original Armando character was born out of the Tony Montana character.
Yeah. That's funny because obviously, that's those type of characters I grew up with in Miami, right?
Yeah.
Coño, man, que te pasó?
Yeah.
But when I met Scott Hall, I was doing like the Max Moon gimmick, right? Mm-hmm. And I guess Scott's dad was maybe in the army or something like that, but they wanted him to be like a military guy, and he was like, fuck that, that's super uncool. Because it was back then, like when they had Repo Man and all these fucking, yank 'em and all lame.
Lame, yeah.
Right. And I remember that he had told them about, hey man, you haven't seen Scarface? And he goes, no. And he goes, and he started to like do little lines from it. And he thought that was hilarious, But let me tell you something about it. So did you get along with Davari and the other guy, Hassan?
Yeah, got along real well with them.
Because when I was there, Iron Sheik was there. And I don't know if you remember that I don't know if he was feuding with him or he was his partner. I think he was his partner. Remember that guy, Al-Kashay what was the other Arabian guy they had there, like General Al-Kashay or...
Oh, Adnan Al-Kasay.
Him.
Sheik Al-Kasay.
Sheik Adnan, yeah. Sheik
Adnan,
yeah.
One of the very, very underrated manager, by the way.
Yeah.
Great promo.
All right.
Great
now,
promo.
was he Arabic or something like that, or no?
He was Iraqi.
Okay, Iraqi. Okay, because
he's Arab. He's an Arab.
Okay, because I don't know exactly, because it's a long time ago. Yeah. But I remember him cutting a promo in the dressing room and going, "Fuck that guy."
everyone, to NBA basketball. On 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the side. And here's what the schedule for the Bronx looks like. On Saturday, they'll start out on the road and play the Bucks in Milwaukee. And then Monday, matching up with Victor Oladipo.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
And now, the Long Beach starters. Edwards out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Jenkins in at the 4-man spot. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. Yep, that one goes. And the highlight of this game could be the matchup at the 5 spot, Clark.
You know, Brian, we've seen Strong play at the center position these last few years, and we got 2 bigs who can...
Yes, gotta change.
take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching him square off. Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander again. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. And just about a minute into this 1st quarter. Here's Durant. And that one goes
Hell
in
no.
as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Free throw's good from Durant.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Pass to Edwards. Takes a 3. The Bronx grabs a miss. This game against Long Beach, it's their first meeting of the season.
They lost both games to this team last year. Don't know if anyone noticed, but both clubs were just so bad. They felt embarrassed.
Those were games where you thought they could get a win. But now they need to forget about it. It's in the past. Let it go. They've got to focus on the present and try to make a better run of it this time.
The Brawlers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. McDaniels against Durant. Pass to Turner. Here's Shepard. Now Durant. McDaniels covering. Shot clock at 6. With the second effort and the layup.
Damn it.
Durant's got 8 points.
And right away, he's going to work on the boards, just fighting for every rebound.
Yeah, we call those winning plays, particularly when you're doing it with the kind of effort he does. Those kinds of hustle plays, it'll be interesting to see what he's got left in his tank because he usually makes a bunch of those.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk with the Bronx's head coach for a minute. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. BA?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls, Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
To the left side wing. Durant against McDaniels. Durant.
Damn, cuz.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Edwards. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Coulibaly.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down.
Fucking A.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked it in off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming. It's on Bilal Coulibaly. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
And here's Edwards outside.
Oh.
The rebound by Turner.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay
Oh.
after.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Turner covering. McDaniels.
Let's go.
Killed the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Timeout called, the Bronx. Glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year.
And what stuck out to me is how intense both of these teams were on D last season. Neither giving up many points to opposing teams.
Pass to Shepard. Here's Lee. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Ball outside. Kennard on the wing. Clock at 6.
Ooh.
And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. In transition, here they come. Here's Durant. Trains the jumper to finish off the break. Durant's got 14 points for the game.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Here's Ball.
Yeah, cuz.
With a rebound. Durant's got 5 rebounds in the game. Durant draws the double. Pass to Lee. Shot from the wing. And the rebound goes to Long Beach.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Ball right side. Here's Gobert. Kennard for three. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. And they're running. And here's Shepard for three. Knocks down the long
shit.
J.
Well, Shepard can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it.
Ball passes to Kennard. It's good. And the assist that time from Balls.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Shepard.
Shit.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, soft touch, but hard nose. That's Reed Shepard.
Yeah, B.A. His shooting alone makes him a pro. But his tenacity, toughness, and commitment to his overall game give him a chance to make him a star.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, what I like about this kid Shepard is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Long Beach. 4-point game. Pass to Kennard. And they're going to count that bucket.
Nice.
And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get to. I mean,
No, that was not a take foul, nigga.
Jerome's checked in for Shepard. The Bronx shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Carter, he's checked in for the Bronx. The Bronx leading by 3. Pass to Lee. Back to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. And the basket by Lee. Lee's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
Durant looking around. Outside Carter. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to Long Beach. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball.
Let's go.
It's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Lively against Durant. Ball with a steal. Over Carter.
Oh, shit.
The buzzer beater. And so both teams trading.
Are you ready?
As we end the first quarter. The Bronx
Shut the
ahead,
fuck up.
leading. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Bronx, what jumps out to you guys stat-wise?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
We've got Sadiq Bey. Kevin Durant is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Damian Lee. And it's Koulibaly in at the 1 spot. And for Long Beach, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Edwards. Then there's McDaniels. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Jenkins in at the 4 spot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he...
Lying ass, you're on, you fucking liar.
I said I was on. What the fuck? I didn't know if you were on or not. So I was saying 2K till you hopped on.
You ain't on. That's not being on.
Yeah, it is.
Not being on.
Yeah, it is.
Nope.
on 2K?
Same shit.